Yeah, I think the big issue for us in the health sector is that there's just the level of investment in cybersecurity is still catching up, and that therefore it makes for a lot of vulnerable targets in the health sector, which I think is one of the reasons why malware and ransomware is so successful in attacking and obtaining victims in the health sector. And then, of course, these organizations are not well protected. They might not have backups. They might not have operational backups as well. And again, they make for good targets because they're caught in a situation where they have some very tough choices to make, and sometimes the only choice they can make is to pay the ransom in order to get access back to their systems so they can continue to provide life-saving services.
One question I think a lot of our audience will have is, when we hear about cyber threats and attacks in the health sector, we think of WannaCry, right?
Right.
Which hit, of course, the United Kingdom's hospitals. I think was quite a big impact.
Right.
So that was back in 2016,
16, 17.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So can you tell us a bit about how, those kind of ransomware attacks or breaches has evolved, right, over the last, I would say about the last 5-6 years now in the health sector?
Yeah, I think when I do these threat briefs, the news is never good, right? And it seems like it gets worse every year, and it does.
It does. Oh wow. Okay.
And I think that the cyber criminals continue to evolve, and they are very sophisticated, very determined to monetize whatever operation they have running. And so, ransomware itself is an attack type that has certainly evolved over the last probably, I'd say, 10 years at this point. But now we're hearing about double extortion cases, right, and now triple extortion as well, right? So the ransomware case is, I come in, I encrypt all your files, and you can't operate, so you have to pay me. The double extortion is, I encrypt your files, I steal all the information as well, so if you don't pay me, you don't have access to your systems, and now I will release your files publicly as well. Mm-hmm. The triple extortion now is, I do the encryption, I steal your files, threat to release them, and then the third part of that is, now I will DDoS you as well, so the distributed denial of service. So I'll just take your websites down until you pay.
Until you pay.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's the information that you can share, but when it comes to ransomware, or rather ransom demands, are the amounts that, higher in the health sector? Because I guess we are thinking that the attackers realize that, it is a life and death situation.
Right,
so there's a opportunity for them to demand higher amounts. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, and we're certainly seeing, the numbers are incredible, right? In the millions of dollars US at this point, even in healthcare.
Right, yeah.
That's
and of course,